the Pyro and Mithra main, that which you saw on screen earlier.
Davey.
Yeah, Davey. That's the one, Davey, and he is known by no other tag. Also has played Game & Watch before, but here we go. We do have Atomic, as ever, on the Rob. Does have a Joker as well. To be fair, he's got two very solid characters. That's one on the list for these climb hazards out of shield from Cheeker. I just like to count them being used offensively.
It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Boy, he loves that button.
I mean, it's good, and it does damage. Look at Cheek's spacing right now, though. He's chilling. Using that big sword to his advantage. Rob may be big, but this sword might be bigger. It's not, but it hits harder. I don't know.
The big thing for Cloud is just not getting put off stage against Rob, because you get ledge trapped pretty effectively. Obviously, the ledge guarding as well, very effective. But yeah, for Cheeks, the idea is, well, if you can stay on stage and if you can not let the gyro interpose between you and the Rob, you can definitely take control of the game. Great mash there from Cheeks under the down throw, too.
I like that. But the up B defensively this time gets the dash attack as well. Not enough to kill yet. Rob is big. Don't forget it. Got that limit on deck. Let's see what he does with it. Good parry on the nair, but the up smash just calling out his movement.
That was really good recognition by Atomic, and knowing the player that he's playing against, too, because Cheeks a lot of times will kind of wait for you to give him a very clean opportunity to go in and finish the stock, right? That he's like, okay, you're in a scramble, you're on the back foot, I'm going to wait for you to panic and to press some kind of button that I can punish. And Atomic recognized that and just said, well, what if I just up smash before you even
But what if I pressed the button that was right? What if I played RPS correctly?
And that he did. He did win that interaction. Stocks 2 apiece after Cheeks had evened it up right there with an up smash of his own.
Great up smash with a down tilt into grab. He's still alive. Great air dodge from Cheeks. I like the recovery mix-up. Thought he was going to go high. Went low last second. Or, I mean, he kind of, I don't know. It was a mix-up. I got mixed, as you can tell.
Yeah, to be honest. A back throw right there from Cheeks, trying to set up for a ledge trap, which Cloud can do very effectively, even against the likes of Rob. I mean, when you got a sword that big, the world is your oyster.
Oh, he's cooking, though. Got the gyro on deck, just kind of zoning Cheeks out, keeping him away, but also boxing him at the same time. Atomic really is the Swiss Army knife of Rob players.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I think has always impressed me about Atomic, even before his, his ascension onto like the PR and onto the national scene as a player as well, is that I've always watched him and felt like this is somebody who takes a very holistic approach to this character, right? He doesn't try to focus on 1 or 2 things in particular. He does want to use every tool that he has at his disposal with Rob. And, now that he has blossomed as a player, that's paying off for him.
For sure. Oh, but the back air! Closing out that stock. At 118, though. It could end at any second.
That's the exact kind of thing I'm talking about with Atomic, too. Because, again, a lot of Robs might get hyper-focused on something else in that situation. And Cheeks right there, mashing out that up B again, focused on the moves that he likes, getting him into a bit of hot water right here. Atomic not able to finish that stock off just yet, but Cheeks' damage is climbing, and he has not gotten Atomic onto that last stock yet himself.
Yeah, and he's got to be panicking a little. Does have the limit on deck. Let's even close out the stock with it. Atomic with the low recovery, chilling. Avoids the 2-frame on the dash attack. But the climb hazard, there it is.
Even with limit, he will still use the climb hazard.
It is a kill option for some reason.
It's very big damage, but Cheeks well into his last stock, 99%, and most throws from Rob here could spell danger for Cheeks, whether it takes him off stage, whether it's a down throw to set up for some kind of combo, because if your DI is not right, you get in trouble.
Great jab from Cheeks, ends up switching up that situation. Like defensive play right now. He's just barren. He's waiting for Atomic to run into his butt, and Atomic's not giving it to him.
And Cheeks has always been a patient player, but one that likes to use that patience to, aggressive effect as well, right? Really puts the pressure on you with the way that he applies that. And you better look out, because he has got the power to end this. Down throw into up air, though, is going to be Atomic taking game 1.
As much as Clad with Limit has the power, Rob has a Z button.
Yep.
And it can just delete you.
Press the little blue rectangle and it's all over.
Well, he's on a pro controller, so it's that.
Yeah, I guess.
Gross, disgusting.
My grab button is L.
Okay, well,
So
you're different, I guess.
I am different.
Hey, I play on a box controller, and
well, you're exceedingly different.
Yeah. I kind of want to try it in Smash, but I never have. It's weird.
If you play Melee, you will get called names.
Yeah. Somebody's going to cry about it. Box players deserve everything they get, though.
Wins.
Yes, deserve every win they get.
Yeah.
They hustled for that.
They deserve every win.
It ain't nobody's fault. You could have bought the same box.
That's true. It's true.
If you think it's so broken, you do it then.
I thought that the Atomic absolutely had that stock.
Yeah, me too. Great air dodge from Cheeks. He was SDI'ing.
Yeah, I think that Atomic was maybe a little bit slow on the execution of that combo as well, because it seemed like he was just taking a couple frames here and there, and that did give Cheeks the opportunity to DI far enough away that the air dodge out was possible. But Atomic right now with that anti-air up tilt, keeping this juggle going, looking to get out to the lead early again.
Oh, the limit blade beam, though, pushing Atomic off stage. Cheeks, when in edge guard situation, catches the rolling with the up tilt. Great up air usage. Almost catches him with that back air, too, but somehow Rob flipped away from it. They're kind of busted.
That's a good move.
He's still alive.
The one problem with that move is that you really need to be, especially playing against somebody like Cheeks who has a really good parry game, you've got to be really good at your mix-up game as far as your fast falling and the height that you're using that nair and everything, because somebody like Cheeks, we've already seen it from him, will be able to punish that, punishing the escape as well. Cheeks getting that burst stock on the board.
Oh, but Atomic immediately claps back with a great up air, catching Cheeks jumping out of shield on a platform.
I see Atomic trying to just bully his way into center stage, with Cheeks not having any of it. He says, hey, I still got this up. He had a shield. Don't you ever forget it.
Absolutely. Oh, great down tilts. Keeping himself, just throwing out the projectiles, keeping it safe.
Whoa.
Catches him with the sweet spot of the beam.
That is surprisingly big damage out of that move, too, on that sweet spot.
It's like 30, right?
It's a lot.
It's dummy.
I think it's close to 30, which is a ridiculous thing to say. Down throw. Again, Cheeks with a great mash. We've already seen it before. Like, Atomic's probably not going to be able to guarantee a stock with that kind of mash from Cheeks until like 120, 130.
Unfortunate, Cheeks not spending his cash and losing his money for it. Gets back aired as well. He might just be cooked, Ain't got no type of limit after that. Great back air from Atomic, though.
Which we have already seen a couple times from him. Those back airs have been extremely effective. And look at him now playing around the climaxes as well. Not so well the second time. Cheeks fighting out of the corner with it. Jab resets, though. Big damage from the laser again. It's all falling apart for Cheeks right now. It's all he can do to make it back to the stage. Limit can turn things around, but the way that Atomic is playing, are you even going to get the chance to use it?
I don't think he is going to be... That was an ugly situation. Great fair from Cheeks, though. Atomic flying high. Doesn't want to get caught by an up air again. Good drift away.
I like Cheeks is really catching on to these moments where Atomic is trying to shoot that laser, and particularly moments where he might get the sweet spot. But you want to talk about sweet spots. That down air from Cloud got a devastating one as well. We go to last stock here in game 2.
Oh, the mash from Cheeks is immaculate. I'm worried for his controller soul. Gyro, though, great catch with a fair. Cheeks fighting for his life. Does have the limit on deck. It could just be over.
Yow. Atomic taking his time landing, trying to burn a little limit.
Patient. He's burning the fuel.
Trying to find a moment, but this is 88%. Dude, like cross slash will do it, but only if it's got limit, and that limit has run dry again.
Sometimes you just have to spend that cash. You only have a limited amount of time. It's like a Black Friday sale. You just got to pull up to the store and get out there.
You got to be front door at like 6 a.m., man.
Yep. Oh, 157 for Cheeks. Atomic's one touch away from taking it to a 2-0 scenario.
And that's that scramble. Again, Cheeks doesn't want to mash in those scrambles. Atomic goes for down throw and does get the up air afterwards. Would have thought that the up throw would have been enough, but it's irrelevant. He still securely cleans out that game 2 and goes up 2-0 in the set.
Atomic playing kind of different today.
He's playing real good.
He's looking nasty.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that I feel like Atomic gets defined by whether or not he has those like super crazy stocks on any given day, because sometimes he just doesn't, and he just kind of plays like a clean, regular game the whole way through. But on the days where he has those crazy stocks, like we saw in that last one, oh God, look out.
Yeah, it really is a bulldozer character sometimes.
Speaking of bulldozer characters.
Yeah, here comes the Roy. Take him to Town and City as well. Already at big damage, 50% for you, boy. Cheeks Roy, if you don't know for some reason, he's nasty with it. He has a pocket of good characters that he plays, and his Roy is definitely one of those good characters.
Cheeks has always had deep pockets, but this Roy especially is, it's been around for a while. And again, it's a strangely different Roy because Cheeks is a patient player. That's not something that's normally synonymous with Roy, but he is so deliberate about the interactions that he chooses to take that he doesn't get himself into like horrible, unwinnable situations where suddenly you've taken 80%. Because that can happen to Roy. You're about to see one of those right there.
But it might just not matter with the Atomic's Punish game. You can choose all the interactions you want to pick, but when you're getting grabbed out of every option, you might start feeling some type of way.
And again, it goes into what I'm saying about Cheeks, that, you know, he's generally pretty good about not putting himself.
Oh, what a tech!
I can't believe he was allowed to tech that.
That was crazy, but another back air going to close out that stock. The Roy looking like the right choice here so far.
Good recovery, too. Yeah, and again, I think that Talent City as well, a big boon for the Roy as well, right? You can take some earlier stocks off the side.
Get that center platform for a little bit of combo extension. Side platform for a little extra. Oh, my God. Get dunked. A little extra recovery option, as I was saying before he got sent to hell.
When you got a big down air like Rob does, and you're playing Roy and you don't have your double jump, man, like that down air is going to be free every time that double jump is done.
It is truly an uphill battle. Oh.
And speaking of up, we're on this top platform, and Cheeks could be in danger. Side B, he does get his double jump back here, and I love the second high recovery, too.
Good mix from Cheeks. And the back air, he's still alive. Goes in for that forward tilt, can't seem to find it. Great defensive play from Atomic, fighting off the ledge. Another back air, though.
And Cheeks finding a lot of these really deep aerials, too. That back air especially, like, last possible frame is going to come out, and right there, landing that double-edged dance, putting Atomic on last stock, and that's, I believe, the first time in this set that Cheeks has been able to be the first one to do that.
Yep, definitely the first time he's had a significant lead this entire set that I can remember, but I just love the intent Cheeks puts behind his buttons. Like, you can tell he's trying to cover space and not just fighting the ghosts, as you see from some Roy players. Not that there's anything wrong with that strategy. His character does have very low end lag, so sometimes it just works in your favor.
If you can overwhelm your opponent with Roy, right? Like, that is something this character's built.
Oh my God, where are you rolling, boy?
To do.
He was angry. I felt the hate in that forward smash. He said, "I dare you to roll in."
That was the spirit of Johnny right there. I feel like most people, I feel like, don't roll in against Roy.
Yeah.
But
it's sometimes you have to go for the mix, but sometimes you just get caught lacking, you know.
Oh wait, Atomic's gonna switch to the Joker here.
I've never seen his Joker, actually.
His Joker is pretty good. This is a very legitimate secondary from Atomic.
I like it.
Certainly the Rob is the most polished of the two, but the Joker is something that he has said before, right? This is a character that he really does want to work on. And for a matchup like this, right, like, we just saw Cheeks really take control and do tons of damage to that Rob. It's going to be a lot harder to control the game against Joker.
Yeah, Joker very skinny. Got that Arsene as well. And he could just counter Roy's recovery, which is kind of, once again, an uphill battle for Cheeks. But, I mean, that's the life of a Roy player. You know, you got to be ready to recover in any scenario. Almost catches that gun usage forward air, but just a little too low on that jump.
I think the big question here for Atomic is going to be, how does he approach the neutral game against Cheeks, and is he going to be able to stop Cheeks from being able to play his own pace and decide, yeah, I'm going to mix up my, full hop versus short hop, or my fast fall versus slow fall here and all those things. Because against the Rob, Cheeks was doing that very easily. With Joker, you can definitely control that approach from Cheeks, who is standing there menacingly.
Oh my God, what a parry, too. Cheeks is cracked, absolutely. If there was ever a doubt in your mind, now you know.
Look, the people who watched Yeet Smash back in the day, they all know if Cheeks is just standing there, you are going to die.
You are about to get styled on.
You are dead. Yep. You are already dead. Back air right there, not able to open up anything for Cheeks. Atomic still trying to get this first stock, and in fact, he's already onto his second stock's Arsene. Cheeks only at 123%. The straight aerial can do it, and that right there is enough.
Is that F-tilt? It looked like it.
Sloth, I'm not going to hold you. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Sometimes Joker just presses a button and you die.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Arsene does that kind of thing, but game back up to even percentage-wise, but unsure if Atomic is going to get access to a second Arsene on the stock. He's already at such a high percent fighting against Cheeks here on the second stock, and a lot of that Arsene got burned early.
If he could get some Rebels Guard usage in, it's possible, but I feel like a player like Cheeks would definitely be ready for it. Oh my god, what an F-tilt. He's just covering your options, man.
The positioning was so perfect, too, because Cheeks knew that that's that exact distance where if you roll in from that spot, this forward tilt's still going to catch you meaty.
And it caught him on the sweet spot as well. Very explosive move. Sometimes it just blows you up.
Atomic, though, messing up the little fobble on the platform, didn't link it into an up smash. Might not have taken the stock anyways, although PS2 does have the slightly lower ceiling. Cheeks forced to tech on the second hit of the gun, and that's going to take us to an even last stock scenario.
Yep, what a tragedy for Cheeks, but I mean, he still has a bit of a lead. Atomic obviously is very close to getting that Arsene, and that could be the deciding factor for this set. So I'm waiting to see it. Whole lot of neutral right now. Cheeks playing very patiently.
I gotta say, the movement from Atomic is really nice because he doesn't really want to commit to any aerials. You notice that if he does, a lot of them are like overshoot or they're way far in front of Cheeks where he's not even going to be able to punish him. But it's the movement that Atomic is using to play closer to Cheeks. Only one hit of that down air though, so it doesn't lead to anything big.
Trying to find the 2-frame with that down air. Great coverage. Expected an air dodge down. Trying to catch him with that side B. Atomic finding some damage of his own.
Oh boy.
These grabs, man.
Patience right here at the ledge. Will Atomic be able to close it out with the Arsene that he's got right here? He's got maybe a couple more moves he can connect. One left and is not able to find it. So it's going to be down to most likely the Vanilla Joker to do this with Cheeks sitting at 92.
At 100, great dash attack covering the air dodge. Oh, it might just be the end of the set with that back air. Still has his jump, though. Looking for a ledge trump, can't seem to find it. Atomic sending Cheeks off stage yet again.
Not able to connect the back airs just yet either. But again, just diligently resetting Cheeks off stage time and time again, knowing that 146, right? This climbs, it's going to be even easier to keep pushing the Roy off stage. And the residual damage hit him with two.
The double A high, he just needs one touch, and there's the forward tilt. Stab, stab, still alive somehow.
Not enough. Cheeks.
Bro, how is it 198?
Like 200. I believe that just Vanilla Joker down throw can do it. No! Don't roll it.
It can't end like this. Atomic, you have to clutch this one up. Almost has the Arsene on deck. He's just waiting for it.
Oh my god. Cybes. He rolled it again.
How do you? The no mix. GG, shake my hand from Cheeks. Man.
Wow.
Sometimes you just got to throw a rock. And it works out for Atomic. Wolf.
They throw a rock at each other, too. Fist bump.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that came down to the wire. Dude, when he rolled in, I was like, you fool.
Yeah. Did you not learn?
You fool. When Cheeks is standing there, it can be the end. But also the end of this little bit of commentary. We're going to take a quick break. But when we get back, more Ultimate Shockwave 145 ahead. So, don't go anywhere.
Please, stay around.
I beseech.
Oh, was this me? Was I supposed to be saying something? My fault. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. What? No, dang, I messed it up again, man. I messed it up again, man. Welcome back to Shockwave, y'all. It's another Wavy Wednesdays with the homies Disco and Kimona. And we gonna hop right in to Hippo and Lee.